thank you for agreeing to meet with me. Could you quickly state who you are and what you do here at the school?
My name is Barry DeHart, and I'm the superintendent of the Piggott School District.
I'm just gonna, let me just check. Alright, so the point of this interview is to find out a little bit about some of the background behind Piggott getting their new resource officer, some of the planning that went into that. Obviously, as a superintendent, you would be one of the best people to talk to about this, so let's get right into it. What was some of the things that inspired Piggott to get a new resource officer?
I think over the last year or so, some of the incidents that's happened in schools across our nation, it makes everyone, look at safety as being a number one priority for our school district. We added metal locks in our high school that automatically lock 1 minute after the tardy bell rings, which makes it very difficult for someone to enter the building unless they go through the front office. And the next step was a lot of schools have a resource officer, so we started pursuing that avenue.
About how long did it take to kind of plan this out?
Oh, probably 2 or 3 months. We talked about it, and then we decided to start using the city police and county police for the rest of this school year. Once we started talking about it, we wanted to implement it, and we have different police officers, city and county, on their day off will come up here, and we've had a resource officer now for a couple of months, and we wanted to see how that would go, and then also look at adding one next year full time and have the same person do the job.
All right. Now, obviously, a resource officer will cost the school an extra amount of money each year. What were some of the planning that went into budgeting this?
We have NSLA money, which is grant money that we can use, and other districts that we talk to, they use part of the money for that. So that's what we chose to do also.
What does NSLA stand for?
I'd have to ask our federal programs person who it's grant money that we can use for computers and classrooms, for our math program and different things. It's just grant money from the state, and we're able to use it for a resource officer. So we set aside a small portion to take care of that.
About how much will it cost, Piggy, approximately?
It depends on who we hire with experience. We have a range from beginning officer, which has to go through a lot of training in order to be a resource officer. So they have to be an actual police officer before they can do this. So it depends on if we get someone that has 15 years experience or someone that just has 1 year experience.
All right. What are some of the things that are you currently looking into this now and choosing through candidates?
Yes, we have Don Poole, which is our city police, and Terry Miller, which is our county police sheriff department. We're working together with both of those to look at candidates that are, number one, interested in it, and number two, have gone through the training to be able to do this.
What are some of the things, some of the qualities you're looking for in a resource officer?
Well, we want someone that can relate to the kids, because they're going to be at the school, every day from 7:30 until 3:30. So we want this person to be able to have a relationship with the kids. Someone we would like someone that's experienced with the school system, and looking at candidates, I've relied a lot on Mr. Poole and Mr. Miller in their expertise in the area of the police department, because that's not my background. So I certainly lend my ask for those guys' help in determining. They're going to be part of who we hire. Yes.
All right. Unfortunately, with some of the events that have occurred recently, some in the higher in the political parties, such as our president, has advocated for the possibility of arming teachers. Did that idea ever cross Piggott's mind?
That's something that we'll probably look into at a later date. Yeah.
All right. one of the things I would like to talk about is necessarily how do you feel this benefits both the students and the faculty?
Well, I think it benefits the students because we've had the resource officer now for 2 months, and our students have um, talked to us and said how much safer they feel at school with the resource officer here. So I think it benefits the kids are really pleased that someone is up here, and of course the teachers feel the same way.
All right. One last question because it's almost time for the meeting. Um, if you had anything that you would like to say to people who are curious about the resource officer, what would you like to say to them?
This is just a step that we're taking to protect our school, and it. I think the community with every school needs to take steps to make sure their school is safe, and this is just one more step that we're taking to do that.
All right. For schools that are kind of on the fence about hiring a resource officer, what would you say to them?
I would definitely look into it. There's a lot of avenues. There's money for this, and that's something. And most schools are looking into it.